Alright, this is going to be for if you chose my first deck. You know, the red one. Yeah, the oldest one. Got him back in 2016. So far the ratings have been hopefully good, or, accurate, or, the big ol' heapy McGeebity. So kicking us off with this hot mess of this deck, we have the Four of Swords. In a situation of rest, recovery, parrying, being stagnant in your mind, but that's not always a bad thing. It's good to get stagnant in your mind, to be all. Because if you have a mind like mine that goes all over the place like Woody Woodpecker, yeah, that's a bit of a hot mess. And yes, I know, I said Woody Woodpecker, you're probably all thinking, well, isn't that a little before your time? I'm 26. Close enough. And with that Four of Swords, we have... gotcha. Six of Wands. So after recovering from some kind of incident that happened, it must have been for the best, because you seem to be in a more inspiring mindset or state of being after recovering from probably that heartbreak in the back. Or being in a state of peace brings you victory. Or perfect stillness and being at ease brings, yes again, inspiration to other people around you. Or you being at peace makes you get noticed and is an example to look up to. For some odd reason, I don't know why I think I see this, but it looks like there's one of the horsemen in the back. It looks like he's kind of flipping the guy in front off. I don't know why. Like right there. To me, it looks like he's flipping off the guy in the front. I don't know why, but if you think that there's somebody out there that's jealous of you, just keep your eyes open, because some people, when they see you succeed, they think, I'm going to just cripple this guy. Or whatever the situation is. But I mean, heck, you never know in today's world. You might have someone who's like, how come I can't be happy like them? Why can't I be like them? Well, I'm going to take that away from them. Because if I'm not happy like them, they can't have it either. God forbid someone else is happy and you're not. In the last card, we have... well, we have the Queen of Sass, and she's not having it. Well, the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is a woman, or an energy, or somebody who doesn't put up with BS. So like what I just said, after you're recovering from something, you get a lot of recognition, or you being in a state of parrying and not dealing with anything brings you victory and recognition, but somebody gets envious of you. You catch on to it, and you're like, look, kid, I don't give a crap if you don't like me or not, and I could care less if me being happy makes you miserable. You think I care? No. How about you just go piss it? Oh, what was that, too direct? Oh, that's sweet, I don't care. Well, maybe if you weren't a jealous dinget, maybe I wouldn't be, giving you some sass right now. That's the Queen of Swords. She tells it how it is, and doesn't care about feelings, and just says point blank, you're stupid. How about instead, throwing a hissy fit, why don't you, I don't know, improve yourself and make that energy go to where it should go, your improvement, and not bother me. A very direct kind of a person and a very point blank like, no, not having it. Or even maybe this is possibly because we have fire and air, we have someone who is a friend of yours catching on to somebody who is throwing a hissy fit and sticks up for you. Because everybody has that friend who has the capacity to look at anybody and tell them, you know what, dude, just because my friend is in a better spot than you, why are you giving a hissy fit towards him? In fact, you should be like, how'd you get so happy all of a sudden? What did you do so that way I can possibly do it too, so that way I can be happy? Oh, wait a minute, that's logical thinking, and a lot of people don't know how to do that nowadays. Instead, they'd rather just cripple something that they can't seem to get on their own. Yeah, that totally sounds like a good idea. But the thing with the Queen of Swords, though, is that she doesn't know really how to be all like, okay, I'm going to sugarcoat this. You're an idiot. And that's putting it nicely. If she really wanted to say how she felt, it would be like, okay, I'm going to have to tell you this because the only way that you're going to learn that you're an idiot is if I hit you upside the face and scream you're an idiot. In a way, it's true. By saying, look, you're dumb. But in order for you to know that you're dumb, you have to have the realization you're dumb by being told you're dumb and explained why you're dumb. And if you're still dumb after that, well, oops. Hope you have medical insurance to fix that brain of yours after it being exposed to something to make it that weak. Yeah, kind of point blank. But the thing is, everybody has their uptime, downtime. But when it comes to something that is all out of envy and just spite, if you have to defend yourself, have at it. As long as you're not doing the first swing, if someone swings at you, you have the right to go like, no, don't put up with BS. If you have somebody coming towards you and it's not like intended to be aggressive, negate it and say, hey, chill. Just because I'm better in a better spot than you does not mean you have to come at me in a tone that makes me think, oh, I'm being threatened. No. But if it's not a threat and they actually say, how'd you get so successful? Nothing wrong with sharing it. That's the best thing to do. But if it's someone who is spiteful and wants to cripple you on and be all like, oh, look at that, he was good, now he's turn up the sass and just be like, oh, nope, sorry, Tootsie Roll, you ain't having it. And now you're probably going to be kissing the Queen of Swords' feet as she is about to go, okay, either you do it or you're going to get beheaded. Take your pick. So just be on the lookout, watch your back, and if you have a friend who is sassy enough to stand up for you, give him recognition for that one too.